Chapter 34. Gideon fell to the ground, the plaster giving way completely in his hands. Now he was holding nothing but chalky dust. No, he moaned. No, this can't be the truth. They told us civilization itself depended on us. We sat there flying the plane sometimes 12 hours straight, dodging the enemy. Thousands of us pilots all crowded in a room together. We gave up everything to fly. It took our whole lives. You weren't flying anything, Deck reminded him. Just blips on a computer screen. Gideon blinked up at her. No, he said again. No, some of it had to be real. Some of our flights had to go. My bombing run, that was real, right? His eyes darted about until his gaze settled on Tessa's face. Tessa, you saw the footage. You know, that wasn't fake. Tessa could only stare at him. It was real footage, the computer voice said softly, but it was from nearly 80 years ago. I recycled it. No real bombs have been dropped in more than 75 years. No, Gideon wailed yet again. No. He thrashed about on the floor, clutching his head. He had his hands over his ears, his eyes clenched tightly shut. Gideon, Tessa said, understanding finally catching up with her. This means you didn't kill 1,632 people. You didn't kill anyone. You don't have to feel guilty anymore. Gideon just tightened his agonized grip on his head. I'm not a hero, he moaned. I'm not a hero. I'm nothing. Was it possible for someone to strangle himself? It almost looked like that was what Gideon was trying to do. Tessa dropped to her knees beside him. Deck, help me, Tessa began, because she didn't know what she was supposed to do. But Deck was only standing there, vacantly repeating the same words again and again. No bombs were used. No bombs were used. Obviously, Deck wasn't going to be any help. Tessa tucked the miniature laptop into her pocket so she'd have both hands free. Then she began tugging on Gideon's arms. Gideon, stop it. You're going to hurt yourself, she said. She tried to peel his fingers back, to get him to let go of his own throat, but he was stronger than she was. His grip was like iron. Gideon, this is good news. You didn't kill anybody, Tessa cried. Nobody's dying in the war. Except, Deck began. But Tessa didn't hear what Deck was going to say, because just then the door burst open. A cluster of uniformed officials stormed into the room. Each of them had weapons raised to their shoulders. All of them had their eyes squinted to aim at Gideon and Tessa and Deck. Fire! Someone shouted. Now! Is that the computer's voice? Tessa wondered. She saw the group of officials all squeezing fingers against triggers, and then she felt the sting on her right arm. She didn't even stay conscious long enough to turn her head to see what had hit her.